and welcome to another Tri-tutors video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the misrelated participle error, sometimes known as the dangling participle error. This is something that you need to be aware of when you are writing in any English paper so that you avoid making this mistake, but it's also really important for your English paper 1 that you know how to identify this error and also to correct it. Sometimes it might be asked in the question, but more often than not, it's actually they just give you a sentence and they say correct the sentence, and it often tends to be a misrelated participle error that you then have to shift. So you may not have heard of the name before, but it's something that you have seen, I'm sure, in past papers where you have to add in a subject and a finite verb in order for the sentence to make sense. So let's get into it. So what is a misrelated participle? Well, misrelated participle is when you have a participle which unintentionally modifies the wrong noun in a sentence. So essentially, it's when you're using a participle and you don't have a subject attached to that participle, and so it lands up latching on to another noun in the sentence, but in terms of the meaning of the sentence, it's not supposed to. So for example, if we have the sentence, shrieking with pain, the sliver of glass was removed from her foot. Now, we sort of make sense of it in our heads and we understand, okay, there must be someone shrieking with pain. But if we look at the sentence, there actually isn't a subject linked to the word shrieking, linked to that participle shrieking. And so theoretically, that participle is going to attach itself to the closest noun, which is the sliver of glass. So it almost sounds like the sliver of glass was shrieking with pain, which obviously isn't what the intention of this statement is. So in order to correct it, we would need to add a subject and a verb. So we'd have to say she was shrieking with pain as the sliver of glass was removed from her foot in order for it to now make sense. Let's have a look at some other examples. This is the error followed by the correction. Walking down the street, the flowers were beautiful. It should be, walking down the street, I saw that the flowers were beautiful. Another error. Hoping to get a promotion, the office seemed more stressful than usual. It sounds like over here that the office is hoping to get a promotion, when it should be a person, so we need to correct it. So the corrected version would be, hoping to get a promotion, she felt the office was more stressful than usual. And our third example, our third error, jumping for joy the exam results were amazing, should rather be jumping for joy she celebrated the amazing exam results. I hope that you found that video helpful. Please remember to like the video and to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.